going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Heavy Stealing Hot Rods. I'm on CRPNZ. I'm working Gearhead, and we are back at it today, guys. Real quick, just want to keep you up to speed on everything that's going down. If y'all can obviously see, I got my truck back. Got my Nissan Titan 2018 Midnight Edition with a 5.0 Cummins, man. I love this truck. I'm gonna just give you like a real quick elevator talk. What happened with this truck? So it was sat at RJ's Performance in Edinburgh, Texas for almost a month. The guy didn't really get to it for the first week. The second week, started fucking tinkering with it. By the third week, he had fried my computer and he was no longer able to get the new ECM that he ordered to reprogram with my keys. So I ended up pulling that out of there. I didn't pay him not one fucking dollar for holding my truck. I pulled that out of there and I rescheduled out there at the Hensi at the dealership. At the dealership, it took them all of a day. Maybe, you know, the first day it sat there, the second day they had it done. So all of one day to get it reprogrammed, and they only charged me for 2 hours of the technician's work. So they got that done. Then I hightailed it from the Charlie Clark Nissan in Harlingen to Integrated Performance. If you already know this channel, y'all have probably seen Integrated Performance with Joe out there on 1015 in Westwood, Texas. He did all the work and all the work, mechanical issues and things like that, and all the tuning on my 7.3 dually that I used to have, that I used to own. So I took it out to him, and within literally half an hour he had this thing tuned, and now, you know, it spools up beautiful. The turbo sounds amazing, and yeah, it rolls cold pretty fucking badass too. I don't know if y'all can really see in there, but there you go. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it rolls cold like a motherfucker. I'll see if I can get someone to stand out there and I'll pass by and do a, you know what I mean, a nice little pass to get some coal rolling for the video. But as of right now, we got a lot of stuff to do, guys. I got to keep on bidding work. I have a meeting here in the valley at the cemetery in La Feria that I had to go talk to them. They want a building. And then if you guys seen that, I did a video a couple months back of going over and seeing all those new fancy cars and all that whole shop that had a whole car collection out there off of Texas. We're gonna go over there and talk to that owner to see if we're gonna be able to lace up that job as well. So everything's in the making. We gotta keep on bidding work. We're gonna keep on doing this damn thing and not looking back at as we can at yesterday's money. So let's go ahead and get today started, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, well, we are out here at United Steel Metal Fabrication, USMF, Mr. George's shop. So let's go ahead and talk to see if Zama's here, or Wedo, or somebody. I gotta talk to one of the management guys, see if they're here, to make sure that they actually have what they need as per the measurements for these dumpster gates, and then what an ETA is for these dumpster gates out there in Long John Silver's. I gotta see, the sooner the better. That way we can get my guys out there to erect these dumpster gates up and get out of Mr. Terry's hair, and I can go ahead and collect my money and get a draw from them and get paid out. So let's go see what's up. So we found the information on them here at the shop, but I really hope they didn't fab them yet, because it's gonna be 10'9", and as per my measurements that my guy picked up from the field yesterday, these are the measurements: 10'3.5" and 10'11 3/4. So that means that they didn't plumb out those columns very well. Those columns are sitting very cockeyed. You know what I mean? Those bollards, whatever you want to call them. But let's go see if they fabbed these yet. I really hope they did not. All right. Well, they have not fabbed anything yet. There's some dumpster gates out there, but they're not ours. Those are some big ones. Those are 5'8", but they're kind of tall. 5'8" wide, but they're kind of tall. And then those other ones they're like fucked up. So those aren't ours for sure. 100%, they're not ours. Ours need to be these measurements, but I'm worried because these measurements are all fucked. That sucks. You know what I mean? Just makes it look ugly when you have one that's gonna be 8 inches bigger than the other one, 7.25 bigger than the other one. You know what I mean? And to the naked eye, maybe they can't tell, but to a builder, some people that build stuff like I do, you'll be able to tell. And then at the end of the day, it's just like, well, why the fuck didn't those cementeros, they just do it right, you know? When we bid these jobs, a lot of this materials is just to furnish. So like for instance, on Ricardo's, we furnished flashing and some deck, and that's going to go on top of the wood trusses. We don't do that. So things like that you furnish. And then with these dumpster gates, we always furnish to the cementeros, to the concrete guys, and they actually the ones that lay the concrete. They put them in there. They're supposed to plumb them out, but they never do. So I've gone overnight before. You could see me at like some Panda Express restaurants where I've gone overnight and been there for the pour, and just literally stand there and watch them put my columns into the ground and watch them dry. It's just fucking what you're doing. You're watching that shit dry and making sure every couple minutes you come and put a level on it and it stays nice and plumb, you know. So I've done that before, but man, that's time consuming. And when you got so many different jobs, like right now I got them from Corpus to Kingsville to Harlingen, Texas. You know, I'm not always going to be at every single pour. I guess I can make it a little bit more of a priority, and I wouldn't have to deal with this shit. It might have to end up being something like that I end up doing, or I end up delegating somebody for those type of things that they're going to be there for the pours. But you know, it is what it is. That's the kind of shit that happens. They're never going to get the concrete 100% correct, but as of right now, at least I got that done. I got to start making a couple phone calls and see who's gonna ride along with me for these meetings, and I gotta get going. I gotta get these damn meetings out the way, because I don't want to be doing this all day. Let's go. I'm out here in the back roads of La Feria, Texas. Actually, gonna go do these meetings. A couple of these guys actually end up canceling on me, so I figured what better time than any to go ahead and give you guys a run through of the EGR delete, right? So I'm trying to cover all the bases for everything that was done in the last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna bring y'all over here so you can hear this little hopefully y'all can hear that. Let's get underneath there so y'all can see how it's straight piped now. I'll take you closer back that way. That way y'all can really see it. There's the straight pipe, there's the weld joint. That's where the depth system used to be hooked up. I could probably cap that, cover it a little bit nicer. But there she is in all her beauty, the straight pipe. I guess eventually later I could actually put a bigger exhaust tip on here, make it sound a little better, make it blow smoke a little bit better. But right now it does it pretty well. I was gonna see if I could put the camera somewhere so I could actually show you exactly how it rolls coal. Let's see. All right, let's pray this motherfucker don't fall. Let's go. Oh, glory be to God, it didn't fall off. Godly. That's good to go. I don't know if y'all can tell, man. It rolls cold though. Maybe I gotta get somebody on the passenger side to hold it. Somebody sit in the bed or something. I don't know. But it rolls cold. We got chingles of stuff to do today. I had come home right now, touch base with the beautiful wife. Make a couple phone calls as per work, as per fabricating of those dumpster gates. Actually, talk to that needs to detailer about that. Got to send in a couple change orders, and I came and got some little. This is 0 calorie, 0 sugar sweet tea right there. It still tastes pretty good. And Dave's, I think they're everything bagels with some low fat. What is that? Cheese stuff, whatever the fuck it's called. Cream cheese. So I want to be a fat fuck for the rest of my life. God damn it, bro. We got to go over here to go pick up some supplies for this trailer. I'm gonna do a little bit of mechanical work, maintenance work, if you will, on my utility trailer, my 20-foot trailer. Back a couple months ago, some stupid asses actually broke my jack on it. Haven't been using it so much because I haven't had much things to move. I have a hotshot drivers, 3 different hotshot drivers that I use pretty frequently. So whenever on the last things, the little small things I have to use, I do use this one if it's not worth paying a hotshot driver for. That being said, like I was saying on the video that's dropping today, we filmed yesterday, dropped today. We're going to be giving that trailer over to the foreman so he can equip himself with a real utility trailer for whatever he's going to be doing with his workload, you know, gang boxes, welding tools, the torches, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to have to get this jack set up for him for that. So I'm going to do it today. So I already called J4 Trailers right here in Donna, actually where I purchased the trailer from a couple years back, and they have some replacement ones. It's going to be as simple as actually taking a grinder to this one, taking it off, and getting the new one installed. Let's go ahead and get going. That's where I purchased the trailer a couple years back. Oh, it's been maybe 3 or 4 years maybe now. J4 Trailers, let's go. All right, J4 Trailers. Actually wasn't here. This is just a sales department. It was on the other side. They have a whole parts and service department now, man. That got me in the mood to want to fucking redo my trailers. Seeing some guys over there welding on trailers and working on the trailers, putting brand new reflective strips on there, brand new lights, new hitches, new jacks. Fucking looks pretty nice. Look, let me show you. That's a little parts department back there, the one that looks like a barn. Looks fucking badass. Super, super nice. I picked up for 106 bucks. Not bad. I don't think it was a bad deal. Was the jack itself right there. It's for 3,000 pounds. 3,000 support, lifting 2,000, which we really shouldn't be putting more than that on a trailer that's going to be used for tools. You know what I mean? The heaviest thing that should be on there's probably these gang boxes or one of these welders, which I'd say you're gonna have 2 gang boxes, probably weigh maybe 300 pounds each or something, maybe 4 pushing it, and the welder's gonna weigh maybe about the same, 400 or 500 pounds or something like that. It's not gonna be all crazy. He has an Eagle. So we also got this right here, which is the little plate for the sand plates, so if they're on the job sites. But I also picked up a wheel just in case you want to put this on there, make it a little bit more maneuverable if we're going to be somewhere where there is concrete or like a drivable access. Definitely use that. So came out here to J4 Trailers, got it done. Hell yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna head to the house right now because I actually have a new contractor coming over to check out doing the tape and flow for my rooms. Most of the stuff that got done with the other contractor, what was it, a week ago, or yeah, last 2 weeks, unfortunately did not do too good of a job. I had a little incident with him. Fucking guy sold a car that was no good in front of my house as if he lived there. People wanted to get their money back, but the car was no good. He said I had the money. Big old messy situation. Nonetheless, he's no longer going to be working there at my home, finishing up that work. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's all half-assed done. He needs to come pick up his tools, get all that stuff out of there, and I'm having a guy meet me up right now to come check that out. So he's going to come check out doing the tape and flow, get it all nice and pretty before school starts for my kiddos. And then I'm going to be working on this trailer here shortly. So I'll catch you right now when we get to the backyard. Let's go. Now, I got another surprise for you guys. You know, it's been a long time since I've been out here on the fucking YouTube and shit. So, just wanted to show you and tell you guys more than anything that this little maintenance is gonna be done in our brand new shop. No, I'm just kidding around. It's gonna be done out here in the fucking side of my house. We ain't got no fucking shop. We ain't got no shade. Let's go. Ta-da! No, but I do have a brand new 3-ton jack. That's cool. That's like the equivalent to a jack, to a new shop, at least in my reality. But brought it just in case we need it. No new shop. No new shop yet. Still a work in progress. Laid out a whole lot of foundation for the shop. Never got around to it. We'll get around to that sooner or later. Right now, this thing needs to get changed. Gonna use this if need be. So we'll get this stuff off from the trailer parts store and get this unhooked. So we can get her kind of blocked up on both sides and make sure she's at a nice height. I'm gonna kind of put her high, that way I have enough room to be able to grind out all these welds. Gonna grind out that one, grind out this one, grind out that one. Hopefully there's no other ones underneath. I don't think there is. You guys can probably see better than I can right now, but we'll see where it takes us. Get this ugly jack stand removed and get the new one reinstalled. And just like that, just like that, we got her jacked up. I'm about to bring her down just a little bit.
I got a couple more shims. I was hoping I could fit underneath there. Can I fit her underneath there? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's try and get one on the other side. Before I get down this Daytona, baby. Come on. Probably would have been better if I would have offloaded all this steel at first too. But I'll be completely honest, I don't want to do that right now. So let's just try it. I can brute force this bitch in there, huh? Be good. What I am gonna try and do, bring her down slowly. Kind of hard when I fucking twisted it with all my goddamn might. There you go. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Get old Daytona out of the way. So I will be covering these up. I don't want to light that on fire, so I'll figure that out right now. Probably an old t-shirt or something. No welds. Perfect. So what I got to do is break 3 welds off. Be able to move this top cylinder. Bottom cylinder will come out with it. Let's go ahead and see if we can, if I can unjack her down, or release this jack down. Maybe. Oh no, hell no, she ain't coming out. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this one out of there. Let me get some batteries off, because I'm gonna use, it's just 3 little welds. So I'm gonna use my battery powered grinder, my DeWalt. Well, I've ran through all the batteries. As of right now, the biggest one I have, the 6 amp hour battery, is going to be charging, but I think it's time to go ahead and take a couple fucking whacks at this little purse here and beat the shit out of this thing. It's already broken. As long as we can release these little bits of welds that are caught underneath here. So I don't even know if y'all can really see that too well underneath there. A little bit of weld right there. A little bit of weld inside of there. If we can get those broken, it should be able to release at least the top half. A little welder hooked up. Just going to be running a little DC 160A. It's a little small one, hooked up to the outlet on my house. Something simple. Going to run a little 6011 series electrode 1/8. What I will be doing though, first and foremost, is how I cleaned off the base metal on the trailer. I will be cleaning off this powder coating or painting, whatever this is, on this right here before I install it. I'll be cleaning that off right now. Get that all nice and cleaned up. Get the ground on there. Got this stinger ready. Got my hood, old trusty moneymaker, ready. And got some rods right there. Let's get this damn thing going. Oh, and I put the new 2025 DeWalt FR bag, specifically made for trailers, so you can put your wires in there for whenever you weld. Find it on their website. Now that I've got that one released, I can really make sure that this is going to stay nice and plumb, which it'll help me that I have that other one back over there in the back. That looks pretty damn plumb right there. I wouldn't want to go too much further than that. I think that's pretty damn good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and tack that down. Now that should look a lot more plumb right there. The only thing is now I'll have to fill in those gaps, but that ain't a big deal. As long as it's nice and straight, that's what's important to me. That way when you jack it up, it can go nice and straight. It's not going to be teeter-tottering. Go ahead and get this nice little dime stacked up on this thing, huh? Okay, well, not too bad. got some little dimes stacked on there. Not the greatest in the world, but not the worst in the world. Y'all feel free to talk shit in the comments. It's all good. But that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and get the little patitas on there. Call it good to go. Well, there you go, guys. Shit, ain't a bad way to fuck off about 45 minutes, an hour or so. Y'all go ahead, hit like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what y'all think.